Michael Phelps has earned the title Mr. Olympics after his performance in China. The American swimmer broke 8 world records to earn 8 gold medals, the most any person has ever won in a single Olympic Games.
It's a Bluebird Day here in Mammoth Mountain, California, as we get ready to kick off the 4th annual Roxy Chicken Jam.
Más de 1 billón prometido en ayuda alimentaria, tasas de cero positivo bajan en Sudáfrica y los países de Austria y Suiza se preparan para la Copa de Oro.
First 2 events is ready to get going here at the 4th annual Roxy Chicken Jam. I'm about halfway up the half pipe right here, and it's looking good. Nice and firm. The girls are ready to rip it. Let's see what they got in store for us. In the pipe, the battle would boil down between 2 of women's snowboarding's most decorated riders. Olympic gold medalist Kelly Clark was out to prove that she still had it in her to go bigger than the rest of the pack. Clark threw down huge airs, boosting more than 10 feet out of the pipe. Combine that with some stylish spins, and Clark showed that she was for real. Back on the hill, 2007 TTR World Champion Tora Bright was the one to gun after. She was impressive, lining up frontside to backside 5s with style. After a massive air to fakie, Bright would set up for a cab 7. She had troubles with it earlier in the day, but on her final run, Tora Bright would stomp it and ride away confident.
Nice run for Tora Bright with that cab 7. Big round of applause for Tora Bright.
Amplitude would define Kelly Clark on her final run as she was left with one last chance to impress the judges, and she took full advantage of it. Aztec senior linebacker Kyle Grosky is hungry.
It's the same as always, just smash mouth football. Everybody's really been working hard. We've been on each other. Going into game 1 is 100%.
Senior linebacker Brady Lucas is extremely motivated.
Coming out really strong. Got a lot of experience coming back. In the box, we're pretty solid. A lot of big guys. I mean, it's going to be hard for people to run against us. I mean, we're pretty big, solid up front.
The Esperanza Aztecs finished the 2006 season with a 9-2 record, earning them a co-championship in the Sunset League. However, a new season unveils a new story, and head coach Bill Pendleton is aware of what it will take to come out on top.
To win a good number of games this year, we've got to be a very good defensive team. We've got to shut people down because it's going to take a lot of work. And, we've got to gain a lot more experience to be as high scoring a team as we've been the last 3-4 years. So we got to do a better job on defense.
Give me right formation. Let's go over veer pass real quick. Here we go, veer pass.
We always stress tempo. We're a fast tempo team. We want to get out of the huddle, get on the line, shift fast, go fast, and try and put, give people something they don't see all the time.
Although Esperanza High School lost a few key players last year, do not sleep on the Aztecs as they look to be a defensive power in the Sunset League.
El torneo abierto de golf de los Estados Unidos empieza este fin de semana en San Diego, donde participan algunos de los mejores golfistas del mundo.
I'm Julian DeLeon, and we're here at Cal State Fullerton as the Lancers of Orange Lutheran take on the Los Alamitos Griffins. Both teams are ranked in the top 10 of Orange County, and they're both undefeated. However, after tonight, only one will stay that way. Well, that's going to wrap it up from Mammoth Mountain, California for the 4th annual Roxy Chicken Jam. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed all the action. Framesports.tv, I'm Julian DeLeon. We'll see you next time. The official t-shirt says it all. It's been 79 years since the CIF has had a state football championship, and now it has returned in the form of 3 bowl games. The Division II matchup brings together the Lancers of Orange Lutheran against the Palo Alto Vikings.
This past year, the football season in Southern California was a tremendous one, and let me tell you, it has been very exciting to be a part of the action. For the past 3 years, I've covered high school football throughout Orange County, and each year, the athletes raise the bar higher and higher. Perhaps it comes naturally with the big names that have come out of the region and the success the game has brought to them. The kids see a dream that may come true. Or perhaps the coaches who continually push their players to the next level, or their parents who pass on the lessons of discipline. Maybe the teachers that interact with them on a daily basis. Whatever it is, it all comes back to the kids. They play hard week in and week out with dedication, with heart, and most importantly, with respect. The fact is, the majority of these young men we see will not go on to play football after high school. But you know what? That means more to me. The lessons they have learned will stick with them for life. And that's what really matters. The Olympic torch in Beijing, China has been extinguished, thus marking the close of the 29th Olympiad. President of the IOC, Jacques Rouge, praises the 2008 Games, saying they were truly exceptional.
3 academies of the United States military gathered at the beautiful campus of Soka University in Southern California for the All-Academy Gymnastics Championships. The best gymnasts representing the Army, Air Force, and Navy flipped, tucked, and twisted in an overall team competition where the academy with the most points would come out on top.
Before we get into what we got going on this week, Paul, You've been covering St. Margaret's all year.
Yeah.
Coach Harry Welch is new on staff there, and he is just having a heck of a time with those boys. Tell me a little bit about that.
You know,
with the end of football, we don't stop here at aimsports.tv. We keep things rolling throughout the winter season. So make sure you keep checking back with us here on aimsports.tv as we bring you the best of high school sports throughout Southern California. You know, we strive to showcase a wide variety of events here on AIM Sports, and on this channel, we mix it up with a bit of everything, such as kart racing, baseball, wrestling, and many special series, such as the Van Slam City Jam, where we hop around North America with the greatest skateboarders in the world. Well, we spike the punch a little bit more here on the Sports Highlights channel with the introduction of everything automotive. The U.S. Open of Tennis commenced this week in New York City. Number 1 seed Rafael Nadal beat Bjorn Fau of Germany in a tough 3-set match, while women's Olympic champion Elena Diamantieva came out on top in her first-round match as well. League action has begun. We got plenty of games for you to check out, but before you get to that, you want to check out some of the past highlights that we have featured here on aimsports.tv. Suspected terrorists held by United States military at Guantanamo Bay have the right to challenge their detention in federal courts. Today, the United States Supreme Court ruled in a 5-4 vote that the government is violating the rights of prisoners held without charges at the U.S. Naval Base in Cuba. In western Iowa, a tornado leaves 4 Boy Scouts dead. The boys, ages 13 and 14, were camping at the Little Sioux Scout Ranch located between Omaha, Nebraska and Sioux City, Iowa, when the twister ravaged the campsite Wednesday night. Although a collapsed chimney and a bunkhouse trapped several victims, many of the scouts helped each other escape from the damage. 48 scouts and staff members were injured as a result of the tornado. The U.S. Open of Golf tees off this weekend in San Diego, featuring some of the world's best golfers. Tiger Woods, who comes off arthroscopic knee surgery, will be paired up with Phil Mickelson in a rare but what should be a special attraction as the top 2 golfers take on their home turf at Torrey Pines. For Safe World's News Service, I'm Julian De Leon.